What's up guys, Kayla here, welcome back to another game on the Gwenology account. This time we are up against Garen. Runes should be on screen now, and this was a very interesting game. My idea was to run this setup with double combat summoner spells in order to get my advantage pre-level 6, and then look for an all-in level 6 and get my advantage through that. But this game just went off the rails. Like nothing like too exciting happens, but it was just very confusing how the game played. And hopefully you guys can stick around to see what I'm talking about. We're gonna start off the game here by getting a 4-stack Q on the Garen along with hitting the casters. And this game, more often than not, it is very important that I adjust to using a target champs only button, because I missed so many auto attacks. Right there, that's the first auto attack. I canceled my auto attack after Q. So we went even in the trade, even though Garen's level 1 and I'm level 2, which is very bad, because Garen passive lets him regen. And once we start walking back to lane, I will show you guys the runes Garen actually went, because I was so confused with them, and then I checked them after the game, and I was shocked, to say the least. But right now, my thought process is push this in, go for a reset. Because Brand is a very, very fast clearer in the jungle, so I'm worried about an early gank. And then I say, you know what, I'm using a potion, Garen used his potion, I can stay for just a little bit longer, get this wave in, and I'm chilling. And this was another target champs only thing. I auto-attacked the melee minion, so I lose out on that trade. And that forces me to reset. Now, the good news is that Garen does not have Ignite this game. He took TP. And what that means is that he still has to respect me. Because if Garen face checks me and I'm still there, I could theoretically kill him with the Ignite advantage. So Garen can't full combo the wave until right now, because it's been long enough. So thankfully we don't get too punished. But the way I was playing, I should be much further behind. And as you can see on the screen now, these runes are crazy. Grasp of the Undying, Taste of Blood, Ultimate Hunter on Garen. Like, this is the most cracked Garen build I've ever seen. And, not in the good way. But, I looked at this person's account, and they do a lot of wacky setups too, like Phase Rush, Alistar, stuff like that. Or no, you know what the really crazy one is? Because Alistar can run Phase Rush. It was Exhaust Pike. Exhaust Pike I've never seen before. So right here, we're gonna shove the Garen out of the wave. And I think, let's hard shove this, it forces Garen TP. But Garen, surprisingly, does not TP for this. Garen will make it back for a majority of these minions, but I feel as though Garen should have TP'd, look for a freeze, and then that would force me to cancel my reset and walk up. But Garen loses about 2 minions worth there. Not the best, not the worst for us. As you guys can also see, we have a support Warwick with mobility boots Predator. Just a very interesting game of solo queue, which means that it's the most average game of solo queue ever. But here, 6 minions are already on his side, with another 6 on the way. Or 7, sorry, it's a cannon wave. So I'm just thinking, let's play by our tower, auto what we can, and every time Garen walks up to hit the wave, we press Q on him. That's 2 Qs already on him. And then I know Garen wants this cannon. So we're going to get a 4-stack Q and an auto attack. That's half health on the Garen. And then here I'm trying to bait Garen in for the level 6. And I pulled the trigger way too freely here. Like, Garen is respecting me. When the opponent respects you, you can never get kills here. And that's what happens. Like, Garen respects me, I throw out my whole combo. I deal next to no damage. So we're actually in a very dire situation here, but this is what saves the top lane for us. I always preach this in every video. Before going to a play, always push the neutral waves. Watch what happens. We are going to clear this, and we are going to move. Garen dies off screen. We end up finding Brand, beautiful snare by the Ivern, and we kill the Brand for basically free. And that whole time, Garen's losing minion after minion. And only just now, he TPs. He lost upwards of like 7 minions there. Look, there's like 2 casters left. They're all gone. And this is all because Garen did not want to push the neutral wave first. He had every right to, right? Because we've been playing this very bad. We are not playing better than this Garen up until that neutral wave there. Right here, it's really awesome as well. Since it was a cannon wave, Garen was unable to push it in time, so it ends up just right in front of our tower, meaning that we get every single minion here. And this just puts Garen out of the top lane. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't outplay him at all. If anything, Garen's been outplaying me, or I've just been outplaying myself from these crazy minion clicks. Like, I need to learn how to use target champs only. I would have been probably 3-0 due to it, but, you know, it's a learning process. Here we're just going to press Ghost, press Alt on the Brand, and one thing about Ghost is whoever presses it first is always going to run down the other, as long as they don't get CC'd, obviously. Thankfully, Brand used his full combo on the Void Grubs. That's what I was waiting for. When I saw that fire circle around the Void Grub, I knew, okay, that's full combo off of Brand. I press Ghost, I always catch up to him, because I have a slow, and even if he were to press Ghost first, like I said, a little bit of CC, and you will catch up. Okay, and then here we're just going to clear out the top wave. We have 1,000 gold. But I have a lot of HP, I have a blue buff. I'm not too keen on resetting just yet. I'm willing to take a trade or two. Again, target champs only. I clicked a melee minion instead that time. Also, I can't remember if I said this in the start of the vid, but Happy Easter to those who celebrate it. If I hurry, I can get this posted right on Easter. So, hope you guys enjoy your church services or Easter egg hunts. Whichever you do. Like kids, you know, I guess. I forgot I got a kill there. But basically that gives us our level 9. We're going to now dunk on towers due to us having the extra skill point. But I was looking at my what's it called? My analytics, and people that watch the most are, I believe it was 19 to like 25. So if there's any kids, you know, that do Easter egg hunts, hope they enjoy it. Alright, and then here we're just gonna hit tower one last time. We're gonna run away as far as we can for this reset. I really just don't want Garen canceling my recall. I'm willing to give it a few extra seconds if I have to. Then we're just gonna buy all these components and run back. Now, this is something I find crazy, by the way, guys. We are 3-0-0. This Garen is 3 longswords, a Berserker Greaves, and he's 0-2, I believe. I'm thinking, okay, we just gotta concede 1 plate. And Garen matches us in plates now. Which is totally okay. It's just annoying as a top laner. Garen's going to press all his buttons, so I'm just going to try to ghost him down, and he has flash again. I'm probably gonna title this like how to not get annoyed in solo queue, because I was annoyed this game. Every time I engaged on an opponent this game, they had flash. Every time. And then here I'm thinking about proxying. I'm like, okay, the only way Graves or Garen's walking towards me is if Brand's here, and I can totally outplay this. And I botch it. I don't outplay it because I'm playing bad. But we're just gonna pick up a Nashor's here. I haven't talked much about the enemy comp, but they have a Jinx, which I believe is one of the best AD carries on the patch. So we are trying to end this game before 3 items. I know Gwen spikes at 3 items, but we are trying to end this as early as possible because I don't really know how strong Jinx is yet. I just saw the statistics from, well, analytics, stuff like that. There's my tilt showing. Like, I'm Mia-ping the Ivern. It's like, yes, he should have been there sooner, because he could have denied the plate. But it's like, I died in the first place because I did a stupid proxy. Right? Like, I'm playing bad. I'm not tracking the brand. I'm making very poor trades all throughout the laning phase, so... It is not on Ivern, it's on me. I was just upsetty. Alright, but here we're just gonna fast push this in. I know Brain's not here again. And we're just gonna use our body to face tank this. Accidentally hit the Garen. And then Brain's just ghosting from Gromp. I don't even know why he's here. But, you know, he is. And then I see Branda looping. A lot of people will start their recalls on tier 1 tower. Just because you're under a tower does not mean you are safe. Sometimes you have to concede this. Like, all this space. You have to run all the way back to your tier 2 and understand, yep, they got me. They committed all this time, all these resources. You guys got the first tower in the top lane. Congratulations. Yeah. Normally I'd be like, oh, we're playing so well and I'm getting screwed over. But it's like, no, I'm playing bad. Yes, I got screwed over. But there were so many plays I could have played mechanically better and just straight up smarter. So I'm in this situation because of my gameplay. Not because the Ivern didn't cover the plate when I pinged. Not because we have a support Warwick that's honestly popping off. It's on me. And that's how you will climb. If you want to climb, you have to focus on yourself. It is so hard. That's why I've been playing on the 9 Needle account, because, like, on stream, it's just really hard to watch teammates mess up and not point it out. Because it's very obvious when misplays happen. But you can't let them get to you. Alright, here Garen's gonna look and find us. We're gonna try to full combo him. But because of that Taste of Blood, Grasp, and W, all that stuff, all that really weird rune setup stuff, he survives. Maybe this is the Garen build, you know? I can message, who's it? Sunlight and, Rist, or Wrist. I always mispronounce his name. But here, we're just gonna run back to the top lane. I know the Garen's going towards the dragon, but I am content with that because I'm going to trade back the tower. Yes, we are coin flipping a dragon, but I think this is very, very worth. The Warwick's Mia-pinging. I'm just thinking to myself, it's one dragon, it's not a big deal. We're ending... Our objective, remember at the start, it is to end before Jinx gets 3 items, right? We don't get to late game. We don't get to soul this game, ever. we are trying to end before that happens. So it's like, yes, it's annoying that I let Garen do that, but we don't need Dragon as the win con this game. Right, and then here we're going to reset. Just pick up some components for the Rift Maker. Alright, teleport back through the Hex Gate. This is the best Gwen map, by the way. This map allows you to sneak in and out of enemy jungle very, very easily. So it just lets you accelerate your gold income, which is very powerful on a character like Gwen. And then here I see Garen trying to out-macro me. Gets the mid tower. I'm just here for the next wave. And then here, I'm like, okay, Garen is dead. I missed my needles, but I'm like, it does not matter. He is DED dead. Flash again. I told you guys, every time it felt like. Warwick's just going to run it down mid and find the Garen kill, thankfully. Saving a little bit of my sanity from this game. Which after, when the play's done, what do? You go take resources. Anywhere on the map you can find them. My Warwick and Caitlyn are going at it in the chat. When I do these videos, I rarely pay attention to the chat. So, I'm kind of reading this for the first time. Alright, at this point, this is very scary. I'm thinking, oh shoot, I'm dead to 3 people. Brand, Janna, Lux come for me. And Janna, Lux thankfully go mid. I see Brand, and I'm just going to walk my way out. In hindsight, I should have taken this portal, picked up the red buff. I would have the red buff right now if I did that. Alright, just buy components. And then my thought process this game was that Garen is getting out every single time against me. I just need to be faster. After playing this game, I think Zhonya's would have been way better. If Brand ults me, I can press Zhonya's and make it so he doesn't have an ultimate for the fight anymore. If Lux full combos me, I can Zhonya's her full combo. The armor is good into Jinx and Garen. Like, Zhonya's third was the play here. Alright, in here again, we're going to look for a fight. Then we're going to have Jinx flash our kill on her. Every time. Alright. Like I said before, play's done. Take resources, get that cannon. Where are we going to go next? Probably the top lane. I'm kind of eyeballing here. This is an emotional play. What you guys should do in this situation is go top. I made an emotional play. Nothing really happens from it. But this is just a waste of time, right? Like, there are 2 allies mid. I could be top right now. I just lost an entire wave top. I could be getting this next wave as well. I love watching these back because I see how I can improve too. Like, I could have an extra 2 waves. And instead, I waste my Ignite on the Garen. Yes, I get a kill. But I could have gotten that tier 2 top as well. So that would have been an extra 700 on top of 2 waves. I would have 1,000 gold right now. As opposed to, I believe I got 400 there. Here, Jinx is going to try to outmaneuver me. I'm just going to stay on top of her as best I can, and then finally walk into her. Thankfully, the Janna also donates her life to the Gwen Foundation, And then here, I see my Ivern's down, so I'm thinking, let's just do his job for him. We can get this dragon, then I can reset. Go for Lichbane components. But yeah, if this reset was a Seeker's Arm Guard, I feel like the game would have been easier. Just like a lot of unnecessary risks by not going Seeker's Arm Guard this game. Because, like, imagine our W's down and we get Brand ulted, and then it spreads to our entire team, and we get Quadra killed. It's like, oh, that won't happen, you guys are so ahead. It's like, yeah, it probably won't happen, but it still can. Like, no reason to give them the 1% odds of winning, right? But what we're going to do right now is we're just going to split top lane. We're going to try to pull 2 to 3 people up in top lane. If only Garen comes, we can do some trades back and forth, and I can go steal jungle camps. I see a TP, and that tells me that they are committing for this mid defense, so I'm going to get this tower for absolutely free. I tried to place my ward over the wall there, but I don't put my cursor far enough into the wall. And then here I'm thinking, okay, we can finally kill this Garen. And at this point, it's just all emotion from me. This is a good example of why it's not good to play off emotions, because I'm playing very poorly. Like, ever since minion spawned, I'm just auto-attacking minions, making bad decisions, like overstaying mid, not getting 2 waves in tier 2 minutes in advance. I get the tier 2 there, then I commit to a 1v3, which, yeah, I probably win on a good day. But this isn't a good day for me. This is pretty meh. And here I type, I write these notes to myself too, so I don't forget about talking about this. Yeah, Seeker's Arm Guard would have been way better than the Lichbane. And right now I would have Zanya's, which is 50 armor, 120 AP. This Warwick support is just so funny. Just watching it back, just him running around the map, Mach 20, just getting whatever champion he wants. Like, watch this. So we kill the Lux, and then look, Warwick's just ults from enemy jungle into the mid inhib, and then TP's out with Hexgate. Like, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then Brand's going to basically concede here. And we're just trying to run him down for the KD, you know? Here's another misplay. It's like, on a good day, I don't need Ivern here. But, you know, emotional playing, that ain't the way to win solo queue games. Thankfully, my team was able to pick up the early game. Mid game, I got a few resources back, and there we go. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna have you guys look at the end game stats. Sorry if this was a little bit more rambly. I stayed up a lot later than usual, so pretty tired. Hopefully, I can get this out to you soon, like within the next 2 hours or so. Anyways, guys, peace out.
Just like the good old times. Sweet, simple, and out of control.